know what's harder than winning a Formula One World Championship?
What Mazepin is doing, honestly?
Oh, no. Oh, it's Mazepin, I think it is.
Being so bad at F1 that millions of fans unite in collective agreement that you're the worst driver to ever grace the grid.
Mazepin has no idea what he's doing.
Mazepin will never change. What the f*** was that?
Meet Nikita Mazepin, the man who turned spinning out into an art form, made millions of dollars disappear faster than his lap times, and somehow convinced Haas F1 team that hiring him was a good idea. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Today, we're diving into the glorious catastrophe that was Nikita Mazepin's F1 career. And trust me, this is a train wreck you can look away from. But why would you want to? Let's get into it. First up, how does someone this bad make it to Formula One in the first place? Simple. Money. Lots of money. Nikita Mazepin didn't earn his seat at Haas through exceptional talent. He bought it. His father, Russian oligarch Dmitry Mazepin, owned Uralkali, a fertilizer company worth billions. And in 2021, Uralkali became Haas F1's title sponsor, dumping millions into the struggling team. What a coincidence that Nikita got a race seat at the exact same time. Now, paid drivers aren't new to F1, but most of them bring some level of competence. Sergio Perez, paid driver. Lance Stroll, paid driver. They've won races. Nikita brought his dad's credit card and a talent for finding gravel traps. The Haas car was literally painted like a Russian flag, half white, half blue, with red accents. It looked less like an F1 car and more like a rolling billboard screaming, "This seat cost more than your house." But hey, having daddy's money is one thing. Maybe Nikita could prove the haters wrong on track, right? Right? Wrong. So wrong. Nikita Mazepin didn't just spin, he revolutionized spinning. He spun in practice, he spun in qualifying, he spun in races. He spun so much that fans started calling him Mazespin. The guy could find a way to spin on a straight if you gave him enough time. During preseason testing in Bahrain, literally his first day in an F1 car, he managed to spin twice. Not in a race, not under pressure, in testing. You know, the low-stakes environment where you're supposed to learn the car? He turned it into a figure skating routine. But the crown jewel?
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yes. I crashed. I'm so sorry, guys.
The 2021 Bahrain Grand Prix, his actual F1 debut. Lap 1, turn 3. Nikita went wide, lost control, and spun. He hadn't even completed one lap of his F1 career before becoming a meme. That's efficiency. By the end of the season, Mazepin had spun more times than a washing machine at a laundromat. Fans created compilation videos. Even F1's official social media couldn't resist trolling him. Okay, so spinning is one thing, but surely his actual race results showed some promise. Or did they? Here's a fun stat. In 21 Grand Prix races, Nikita Mazepin finished dead last 14 times. 14. That's not bad luck. That's a commitment to mediocrity. He was so consistently slow that his only real competition was his own teammate, Mick Schumacher, and even that was a massacre. The final tally? Schumacher beat Mazepin in qualifying 16-5. In races where both finished, Schumacher won 13-3. It was a slaughter. The worst part? The Haas car was terrible in 2021, probably the slowest on the grid. But Mick made it look semi-respectable. Nikita made it look like a shopping cart with 3 broken wheels. And, let's not forget, Mazepin scored 0 points in his entire F1 career. 0. Zilch. Nada. He had the same number of points as me, and I've never even sat in an F1 car. But maybe we're being too harsh on his raw speed. Perhaps his racecraft, his wheel-to-wheel battles, were where he truly shined. Ha! His racecraft did not shine. Nikita Mazepin treated blue flags like mild suggestions. For those who don't know, blue flags signal a backmarker to let faster cars through. It's not optional, it's mandatory. But Nikita? He ignored them like they were terms and conditions. Drivers regularly complained about him blocking them during races. Lewis Hamilton called him out. Max Verstappen got frustrated with him. Even his fellow backmarkers found him annoying. When you're slow and other slow drivers are irritated by you, that's a special level of incompetence. But the peak moment came at Zandvoort in 2021. Mazepin blocked Lando Norris for multiple corners, despite waving blue flags. Norris, visibly frustrated, had to work overtime to get past him. After the race, Lando didn't hold back, basically calling Mazepin an obstacle on track. Nikita's defense? He claimed he didn't see the flags. Buddy, they're massive, bright blue, and waving right in front of your face. Stevie Wonder could have seen those flags. Alright, so his on-track performance was a disaster. But off-track, surely he was professional and respectful. Oh boy. Before the 2021 season even started, Nikita gave us a preview of his decision-making skills. In December 2020, he posted a video on Instagram of himself groping a woman's chest in the back of a car. The woman, who was clearly uncomfortable, tried to push his hand away. He posted this, publicly, like it was totally cool. The backlash was instant and brutal. Haas issued a statement condemning his actions. Uralkali's PR team went into overdrive. Nikita deleted the video and posted a half-hearted apology that basically said, "Oops, my bad." The woman later claimed it was consensual and just a joke between friends. But the damage was done. Nikita had shown the world exactly what kind of person he was before even completing a single lap in F1. Fans immediately labeled him Nikita Mazepin, and the nickname stuck. It wasn't just about his driving anymore, it was about his character. So, terrible driver? Check. Questionable behavior? Check. But maybe his attitude in the team environment redeemed him slightly? Nope. Nikita Mazepin and Mick Schumacher had one of the most toxic teammate relationships in recent F1 history, and 99% of it was Nikita's fault. At Imola 2021, Mazepin refused to let Schumacher pass during the race, even though Mick was clearly faster and fighting for a better position. Team orders ignored. Nikita defended like his life depended on it, costing both of them valuable time. In interviews, Nikita threw shade at Mick constantly, claiming he was treated unfairly by the team. He wasn't. He accused Haas of favoring Schumacher. They didn't. Mick was just better. He played the victim card so often that he should have gotten frequent flyer miles. Meanwhile, Mick stayed professional, kept his head down, and just drove faster. The contrast was painful. Even Haas team principal Günther Steiner, a man known for his patience and blunt honesty, struggled to manage Nikita's ego. And when Günther Steiner is done with your nonsense, you know you've crossed a line. By now, you'd think the story couldn't get worse. But remember, this is Nikita Mazepin we're talking about. There's always another layer. February 2022, Russia invades Ukraine. The world condemns Russia. Sanctions fly. And suddenly, Uralkali's money becomes very uncomfortable for Haas F1 team. Within days, Haas terminated their sponsorship deal with Uralkali and fired Nikita Mazepin. His F1 career was over after just one season. 21 races, 0 points, infinite memes. To be fair, the situation was complicated by geopolitics. But let's be honest, Haas wasn't exactly heartbroken about letting him go. They'd endured a year of spins, complaints, PR disasters, and dead last finishes. The Ukraine crisis gave them the perfect exit strategy. Nikita claimed he was blindsided and treated unfairly. Most fans, they celebrated. Replacement driver Kevin Magnussen returned to Haas and immediately scored points in his first race back. The same car, same team, different driver, points. That tells you everything you need to know. So, we've covered the spins, the scandals, the shameful performances. But what's Nikita's legacy in F1 history? Nikita Mazepin will forever be remembered as Formula One's greatest punchline. He's the answer to pub quiz questions like, which F1 driver spun the most in 2021? He's the subject of YouTube compilations titled Mazepin's Greatest Spins, with millions of views. He's the guy who made F1 fans of all teams, nationalities, and allegiances agree on one thing. He was terrible. But here's the wildest part. He's also a cautionary tale. A reminder that money can't buy talent. That privilege doesn't equal skill. That you can have every advantage in the world and still be completely out of your depth. Until next time, keep it fast, keep it clean, and whatever you do, do not pull a Mazepin.